How business credit can make you wealthy. How to 100% finance business acquisitions using business credit as your down payment. And how to simply use business credit as your investment capital. We're going to give you a breakdown why business credit is revolving and can be used over and over again to acquire income-producing assets with 100% financing, as long as you pay it back. Most people know you can get up to 90% financing using a SBA loan. What about the other 10%? The other 10% comes from 0% business credit cards, converted into cash using payment processors we are about to discuss. Convert your business credit cards using Square or Plastiq. Square and Plastiq is our go-to source to quickly pull cash off your business credit cards and have it deposited into your bank account to fund your investments. Plastiq a few years ago was the best choice and can still be used, but Square is becoming the preferred method our clients use to convert their business credit into cash. You can have multiple Square accounts as well. Let's say you have 100,000 to 200,000 in business credit cards. Below you will see a deal example for a landscaping and snow removal company for $1.1 million. And you will see the business nets a little over $417,000 in cash flow per year. You simply would get this deal under letter of intent, get an SBA lender to provide 90% of the acquisition price. You would then need $110,000 down payment from your business credit cards, converting $110,000 in business credit cards into cash. Your $110,000 can come from your cards using Square in a series of charges. You can put the capital in any account. Your account, your spouse's account, your business account, your partner's account, a new LLC account. This capital will have to be in your account before closing. You can make it a gift or investment from a spouse or partner. They may want to see it in your account for 60 days before you do a deal. But a gift may not. You will have to ask the lenders about a gift or an equity investor, which a spouse can be used to provide the gift or equity investment, all using business credit cards. Do not let lenders know you are using business credit as your down payment. You refer to it as your investment capital. A typical business credit cards have a 1% minimum monthly payment. So if you do have to have it in your account before an acquisition for 30 to 60 days, you will need to factor in the cost for the 1% minimum payments. 5% down on $1 million deal. $50,000 in business credit can give enough leverage to do $1 million transaction. You then acquire $1 million company using 100% financing using business credit cards and SBA loans. Did you know that it would be possible to buy a $1 million business with only $50,000 in business credit? Under SBA rules, a seller can finance a portion of the deal, which would allow you to bring in only 5% of the down payment. A $1 million purchase price, you would only need $50,000 coming from your business credit cards to fund the deal, and the SBA lender and seller finance the rest. Some people think you need hundreds of thousands of dollars in business credit to do $1 million deals, and that's not true. You really need $50,000 in business credit cards to pull off a 100% financed $1 million deal using an SBA loan. Most of our clients are shocked to learn you can start acquiring companies in the six-figure range that earn hundreds of thousands of dollars in profits per year, just with only $20,000 in business credit cards. Most of our clients do not get over $100,000 in credit cards on their first try. This is why we offer 3 rounds of funding, and your one-time payment covers all 3 rounds. If you need more funding in 4 to 6 months, simply contact us for your second round of funding after you acquire a business. Here is how you pay off your business credit cards. A business you acquire usually has an established line of credit with their bank. After you buy the business, you can use this line of credit to pay off the business credit cards you used as your down payment. Then you can pay off your cards and go look for your next acquisition and do the same thing. Most people don't realize a small business credit cards of only $50,000 can be used over and over again to fund the purchase income-producing assets with 100% leverage. And since businesses produce huge cash flows, they are prime candidates to acquire using creative methods and to use the business's cash flow and lines of credit to pay off all the loans, paying back your business credit cards. Or you can use the cash flow from the acquired business to pay back the business credit cards. Or you can go out and get a letter of credit from a bank for your new acquired business or a working capital loan. There is also an option of getting new 0% business cards every 12 months to ensure you still have 0% interest on these cards that will be used. This strategy could allow you to pay off your business credit cards in 2 to 3 years. Next, we will see how revolving credit of just $50,000 and 0% business credit helps you acquire several companies over a few years. Business credit is revolving, which means you can use it as many times as you need, just like a regular credit card. $50,000 in business credit cards used 6 times would equal out to $300,000 in down payment money to acquire income-producing assets like huge cash-flowing businesses. Using SBA loans with $300,000 in business credit can allow you to buy $3 million worth of companies over time. You simply have to acquire companies, pay off your cards, and do it over and over again. Business credit is revolving, which means as long as you pay it back, you are free to use it to grow your business, which includes acquiring other companies. Let's talk about cash flow for the deal example below. You can 100% finance this business with SBA loans and business credit cards and still net around $264,143 per year after SBA debt service. This is what makes you rich when acquiring businesses. Because you can do this multiple times to own several cash-flowing businesses. Buying businesses is hands down the greatest investment that makes you wealthy the quickest. An SBA loan, 90% of purchase price would be $990,000 over 10 years with a 9.5% rate. Would be $12,810 a month for the deal example, which would be $153,720 per year in debt service. Deal structure: $110,000 business credit for down payment. SBA loan, $990,000 for 10 years. Total purchase price, $1.1 million. The deal example has $417,863 in net annual cash flow. You simply subtract $417,863 minus $153,720 in SBA loan debt service, and you still net over $264,000 in net cash flow. You as the buyer will also have to factor in the business credit card 1% minimum payment. It depends on how quick you pay it off. You could use credit lines of the acquired business in 30 to 90 days. Pay your business credit cards off. After you pay off your business credit cards, you are free to go acquire other companies. But this time it can be larger. Once you acquire your first company, the magic snowball effect kicks in. You have a business that produces large profits every year. You also have hundreds of thousands in lines of credit from the acquired business, and you have business credit. You now have hundreds of thousands in more capital to acquire other businesses. Why own just one business when you can own several? Our colleague owns 9 portfolio companies he acquired with 100% financing. He nets an estimated $1.6 million to $2.5 million in net cash flow a year. He installs a general manager in each business he buys and gives them 3 to 10% equity ownership stakes in the business to run it on a day-to-day basis. He now is a self-made multimillionaire who works only 5 to 10 hours a week, and his general managers do most of the work. This process of buying companies and using general managers give him a huge net worth and a large 7-figure annual cash flow. This also makes him time rich. His managers free up his time, allowing him to focus on more deals. Because each business runs itself. These numbers are achievable buying small businesses. After you pay down debt service and grow each business, that income can skyrocket into something you never dreamed before. When you factor in $264,000 in cash flow for the deal example we provided after debt service, you need only 4 similar deals to net $1 million per year. This is why savvy investors buy huge cash-flowing businesses. They produce wealth quicker than any other investment. Alpha Capital Funding, we guide you through the process. So you can own multiple businesses and have the annual cash flow to allow you to live your best life now. At Alpha Capital Funding, we have been in your shoes. And we continue to work on creative finance deals in the tune of millions of dollars per year. We are experts in this type of financing as we have had to do creative types of deals starting out. If you would like funding, sign up today. We have a large list of other waiting clients signing up daily. If you wait, this could delay in you getting the funding you need for another 3 months. We are booked solid daily. Sign up today and we can get you scheduled for funding. We look forward to guiding you through the process.